Hi everyone, welcome to Langchain version 1 agents playlist. We are covering here all the features provided by Langchain in their version 1 regarding the agents. Previously, we have already covered basic agent and also we have seen how you can provide a separate model instance to agent with full-fledged configurable model instance. We had also seen that how you can dynamically select your model, and also we had seen how you can do a smart and intelligent model selection. So all these things we have already covered. Here is the project setup. You have to install pre-release version of the Langchain community, but it could be by the time you watch this video in the month of October, especially late October or the November. At that time, Langchain, Langgraph, all these version 1 stable release might be in publication. Then you do not need this pre-release version. Otherwise, you have to follow this as it is. All the setup and all these things have been provided in the project setup. And regarding this code, the code is already provided here at my GitHub repository, Langchain version 1. Other repositories are also provided here, Langchain version 1 projects. And this particular playlist is available at my channel, KGP Talkie here. You can also subscribe this channel so that whenever I publish a new video, you will get basically, a notification that I have published a video similar to this, something like this. Perfect. Let's go ahead and see what we are designing. So this is our agent, and this is something which we have been designing since last 4 or 5 videos, where user query comes that goes to the LLM, then the tool selection happens, and also prompt comes to the LLM. As of now, we have provided no prompt as of now. So basically, there is no system prompt for the LLM, only the user query is there. And then it finally produces the answer. In later videos, I'll be also showing you how you can dynamically select the prompt. And we are also using the Langsmith to trace and everything. If you want to know and understand about the Langchain version 1 project, then obviously you have to watch from the first video of this Langchain version 1 agent. Having said that, let's go ahead and come back to our tool configuration. So in this particular lesson, we are going to specifically look for tool here. So how you can design your tool which can be used in your LLM. So as I had shown you here, that in the agent, tool is integrated part of the LLM. And if you combine all these things together, only then your overall system design becomes the agent. So the tool is one of the integrated part. There are various ways to design the tool in the agent. One of the simplest form and the quickest method to directly decorate your Python method with the tool. So something like this. All right. So this is one of the simplest way to decorate your Python method with the tool decorator. Then it will become the Langchain tool. And apart from that, there is another method where you can convert your Langchain tool into the tool node. Once you convert into the tool node, then it also provides you additional and production ready custom configuration so that you can configure your specific tool in a specific manner using the tool node. And the tool node also provides a proper error handling methods. As you see in the tools here, although we have returned here the error, but if you use the tool node, basically, then in that way, you will be able to see a proper error message and proper error handling mechanism. So as you develop advanced LangGraph and the Langchain agents, then in that case, later on, you will be seeing that once you put your code into the production, you will feel that using tool node is much more better than the standard and the simplest form of the tool. All right, let's go ahead and see why this tool configuration matters. So the first, if you go with the one of the simplest form, then there is no error handling, and that is something which you have to take care once you go into the production. But for learning purpose, simplest tool form is very good. Thereafter, you can do error handling in your tool node, all right, so that your model can adapt as per the tool error, and model can change its input parameter or whatever the next step your model can or your agent can follow along. All right, let's go ahead and see how you can implement this into the code. We are going to import all the necessary libraries as usual. We import the chat Ollama. As you know, we are using here Queen 3 and GPT OSS model. Here you can see these two models are being used. As I have been telling you regarding our chat Ollama and the Ollama setup, you can watch those at my YouTube playlist. Here you have local LLM tutorial. There I have shown all the basic setups regarding the Ollama. So this is how we import our tool and ToolNode, create agent and chat Ollama. So this is from where our tools are coming. Let's go ahead and execute this. In fact, I'm just going to restart so that you can see it here. All right. So the first cell is executed. Thereafter, let's see how we can define our Langchain tool in one of the simplest method. So this is how you define model equal to the chat Ollama, model equal to the Queen 3. All right. So this is how you define your model. Thereafter, how you do the simple tool equal to the list of the tools. So you have tools.web search and then tools.calculate. So this is how you define. And then you have agent 1 equal to the create agent. You have your model and then you have your tools and the simple tools. So this is how you create the agent. All right, let's go ahead and print here. So you have agent 1 created with simple tool list. Langchain automatically creates tool node, default error handling behavior, good for prototyping and simple use cases. All these things are done. Let's go ahead and execute this. So these are just some information. Main code is here, this one. Perfect. Let's go ahead and create. Basically, let's go ahead and execute our agent, execute our tool, basically invoke our tool. I'm going to invoke this calculate tool with wrong expression. This calculate tool expects expression something like this, but I'm going to give here some string as well so that it can throw the error. As you execute this, you will get this particular error here. So this error is coming from here. All right, so invalid mathematical operation, the error which we have returned from here. But if you want to see any specific, any specific configuration for the tool error, those things we can do using the tool node. So we have already imported our tool node here. That is coming from the Langchain.agents. This tool node is there. Let's go ahead and see how you can convert your tools into the tool node. So this is how you actually put your tools. So if you notice here, this is the simple tool list only. All right. Now this time what I'm doing here, I'm putting my simple tool list into the tools here. And also I'm saying that handle tool errors. So this thing will be also passed to the LLM that you need to handle the tool error, this particular tool error. And this is going to be the personalized message to the LLM. Now you have got the tool node here. So once you get the tool node, then we can create our second agent. So the agent 2 is going to be like this, tools is equal to the tool node. So if you notice this tool here, what you have, this is going to accept a list of tools or the tool node instance. All right. So as this Langchain version 1 provides in their doc string that this tool can expect only tools or the tool node. Any one of we can give here. Perfect. Let's go ahead and run this. Perfect. Our agent 2 is created here. So as we had seen previously, we had invoked our simple tool. Let's go ahead and invoke our tool node as well. So what do we do here? First of all, we import AI message. Thereafter, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to create here a state with invalid argument. So one thing you will notice here, unlike our tools, calculate tools, where we directly invoked, in case of the tool node, we cannot directly invoke. So we have to use here the state messages. So we have to build our state messages. Once we build our state messages, then we can invoke. So how we are going to build our state messages? This is a standard output format, which we had seen previously so many times in this particular playlist. So you have your human message and then AI decides that if it need to call a tool. So there it says that, okay, there is the tool call and these are the tool which it need to call. All right, so it has decided that it need to call the tool and it got the tool here. So this is something which we have to provide there. The tool calls, the type there, and thereafter you need to provide the name, which particular tool, and then the argument. So these things we have to provide there. All right. And that is going to be in the form of the AI messages. If you notice here that the content, this particular part we can provide as empty because that doesn't matter. What matters, this particular thing, what is inside this tool calls, that matters only. Okay, so we have got our messages. Then we have here a list. Now inside this list, we need to provide the AI message. As I told you, the content can be empty here, but in the tool call, we have to provide our tool, which we need to call, and also the argument here. In case of the calculate tool, if you notice here in calculate tool, as you scroll it up, it expects here expression as input parameter, but intentionally I'm giving here as input. And also this expression is also wrong here. So intentionally I'm giving you so that you can see the error message now, which will be coming here. That error message will come this one. And also LLM will automatically get the error message, these things, right? Invalid mathematical expression and other things. All right, let's go ahead and execute this and then see what happened here. Perfect. So I execute with the invalid argument. Now you will notice the tool message is coming here. Please check your input and try again. And these are the tool call and all these things are here. All right, if you notice, so this is the error which we had provided. So this error has come here. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and compare all these two methods together here. So what I do, I'm going to test these with the multiple. Basically, I'm just going to test these with the test query. Search for Python tutorials and calculate 10 times 5. So this one is going to use a web search and this one is going to use the tool, calculate tool. Okay. So this is just a decoration. And here we get our agent 1. In the agent 1, we are using the standard tool method. All right. And here we have agent 2. In the agent 2, as you already know that we are using our ToolNode methods. So I'm just trying to show you here, this particular thing is going to be used in the agent 2. So I'm just trying to show you here that whatever method you select or whatever method you decide to use, either the simple tool or the tool node, your agent is going to work as expected. Only the difference is here that in case of the agent 2, if any error comes, then that error is going to be personalized with one of the extra prompts, and that prompt is defined here in handle tool errors. Whatever you want to write, all those things you can write. So that is the basic difference. So in that basic difference, what happened in this particular case where you have tool node at the place of direct tool, then your agent will be able to fix the error more precisely and more accurately than using the simple tools only. Okay, let's go ahead and run this. You will notice here that there will not be any change in the output. Mostly the output is going to be the exactly same, whatever the result you get here. The only difference here, if anything goes wrong in case of the agent 2, then agent 2 will be able to handle those errors more better and more accurately than the first method. So you will notice here that all these agent 1 and agent 2, all these are providing exactly the same result. There is no issue with that. Only the thing is here that agent 2 handles error better if the error comes. Let's go ahead and check those here. So here I have a test agent. In this, I'll be passing my both agent 1 and the agent 2 along with the name of the agent and the query here. And then what I do here, so result equal to the agent, so agent 1 or agent 2, and then the query comes from the outside, and the name is also going to be the printed just for the sake of the simplicity so that we can know which particular agent is called. And here we are going to select the last message. Let's go ahead and select here with test it with the valid query, and also we can provide the invalid query as well. All right, so these are the two things which we are going to test here. In the first case, we pass search for Python tutorials, calculate 10 times 5. And here we are saying that calculate 10 divided by the 0. So you will notice here the first will get executed properly in the first one. But in the second one, your agent will get the error there basically. All right. So this got executed here. As you see, the test 1 is running here. It got the error. Advanced agent is also running for the test 1. You will see there is no difference between output. But as soon as this test 2 starts here, so here you will have here simple agent actually crashed here. So that will happen, right? So simple agent will crash. But in case of the advanced agent where you have here, so that agent is going to think thoroughly. Okay, in case of that one, it is going to think thoroughly, and then it will say that the valid example could be something like this. Instead, you are trying to divide 10 by 0. So this is how you can configure your tool, and you can pass it to the LLM so that you can make your agents more dynamic than using just a simple tool. I hope that you are liking this series where we are covering all the concepts related to Langchain version 1 agents. And please do not forget to like this video and subscribe this channel so that whenever I publish new videos on Langchain version 1 agent series, you will be able to watch those as soon as I publish those videos. All right. Bye-bye. Take care.